Esta es una zapatilla de hombre. Si estuviera en versión mujer, yo creo que la compraría.
Es livianito, su utilidad es la protección.
Yo creo que debe costar como 30.000 pesos.
8.000 pesos.
Muy difícil decir cuál es el valor de esto porque para mí tiene un valor absolutamente incalculable porque aquí yo veo rostros de personas, manos.
Valor de seguir adelante, valor de crecer. Esto no es solamente un casco. Mira, BCI nos ha acompañado.
Nos han entregado herramientas para poder subsistir en momentos difíciles como en la pandemia.
¡Tará!
Cuando es pyme tiene otro valor, uno que es solo tuyo, que te hace diferente y que seguiremos apoyando. BCI, ahora más que nunca, seamos diferentes.
Hello everyone, welcome everybody to this incredible day. Today we will have an amazing day because we're going to listen to 24 incredible pitches, part of this 24 generation of seed program. We are really proud of these guys and hopefully all of you are going to listen to all these specific progress. Welcome to a demo day, and today I'm here with Javi. How are you, Javi?
Hey, David, thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. We're so excited to introduce you our 21 best startups of this generation for a 24th edition of our demo day.
Thank you for that correction. 21 startups from 8 different countries that we're going to listen to all the effort, all the results, the progress that they have had during these specific programs. Entrepreneurs from different countries are going to present today, and we know because we have seen all the work that they have been doing during these 4 months, all the high impact that they are doing in this specific region.
Absolutely. It's unbelievable. We're so excited for you guys to see it. Startup Chile is a global acceleration program for 10 years now. And we have entrepreneurs, as David said, from 8 different countries. We have entrepreneurs from Chile, Peru, Argentina, United States, Poland, Ecuador, Venezuela, and Russia that are going to be pitching for us today from their different places of the world.
And the last months, as you know, the whole world, I mean, it has been really difficult, not just for the entrepreneurs, but for everyone, right? And these entrepreneurs, even with the difficulties, even with the pandemic, even with the economic crisis, they have proven that they have a really good business model and they have been growing. And today we're going to see that, and we are more than proud of each one of you because you have done an incredible work. Congratulations to all of you guys today.
Amazing.
Let me talk about this specific program because today we're going to be awarding of this specific 21st startup. We're going to listen to all. We're going to have 2 rounds. Each one of them, they're going to pitch from 3 minutes, each one of them. And then we're going to have an amazing judges that are going to give a prize, an award to each one of the best startups in 3 main categories. The first one is the most investable business, which means they have the best KPIs and different metrics in order to invest in them. The second award is going to be awarded to the startup which presents the most innovative solution with the best technology or any solution that they have proved that it's somehow really innovative. And the third one is a really good for us because this is not going to be just awarded by the judges, but the whole team of Startup Chile, because this startup, they proved that they have a really fast grow enterprise, and they're going to show the startup that the prize is called the fastest growing startup. And these are going to be the 3 specific prizes that we're going to give today. And each one of these three main categories, we're going to give an award of 3 million Chilean pesos. Thank you, BCI, BCI, Banco BCI, because they are giving us these specific awards to these three main categories. And that's pretty much it. And we're going to have really incredible judges, right, Javi?
Absolutely, David. According with the prizes, we have amazing also judges with us here today. First of all, I want to introduce you to Cristóbal Silva. Cristóbal Silva, Cristóbal Silva, Cristóbal Silva, Cristóbal Silva, today. Also with us is Macarena Liu. She is the portfolio manager at Chile Global Ventures. Thank you, Macarena, for being here with us. Also, we have José Antonio Pascal del Valle, or Pepe Pascual, known as, and he's the head of scouting at Guaira Hispan. And finally, last but not least, of course, we have our lovely CEO, Maria de Los Angeles Romo. The idea for us is that each one of these incredible judges is going to be asking questions to our startups once their pitches are over.
Thank you, all the judges, and also we need to thank all during these years, and specifically I would like to thank to give the thanks to BCI, Banco BCI, because it's a bank of the entrepreneurs that they have been supporting the entrepreneurs to open accounts. Also AgroSuper, because AgroSuper is the leader in corporate venturing, and we have seen a lot of work with our entrepreneurs as well. And of course, our sponsor entity, which is Cowork Latam. Thank you, because they are providing the house, the physical space for all the entrepreneurs to be part of this program.
An incredible physical space, by the way, amazing, our sponsors. And we just wanted to remind you that you can share this event and promote these incredible startups and help them boost even more their enterprises by taking a screenshot and posting it on your favorite network with the hashtag DemoDaySoup, tagging us at Startup Chile.
I think that's it, Javi. I mean, we have given already the instructions. It's 3 minutes to each one of the pitches. Then we're going to go for Q&A, and I think we're just ready to go. Don't you think that?
Are you ready? Yes, I am absolutely ready. We're going to introduce our first incredible entrepreneur. He is from Chile and from a very specific and important industry nowadays, especially social and health industry. I give you Felipe Rodriguez from BotLab.
Have you heard that you miss 100% of the opportunities you don't take? Well, patients miss 50% of all the appointments they do make, and missing your doctor's appointment costs significant dollars. This is why you usually receive several annoying confirmation calls from health centers, and they always call you in the worst possible moment. We're solving this problem using real science by confirming all appointments and rescheduling when needed, with absolutely no friction for doctors, health managers, and more importantly, patients. And with the help of Startup Chile, we are growing really fast. The mentorship and contacts we receive in the program have helped us focus, find our niche, and scale. Introducing BotLab. BotLab is a tech company that assists organizations in communicating with their clients in a scalable and efficient way. We set up virtual assistants that take care of specific communication processes with patients directly in their favorite messaging applications. Even though we're platform agnostics, an example of the user experience can be like a simple conversation on WhatsApp. The assistant starts the conversation, asking all the pertinent questions in a natural and empathic way, and the user responds at their own pace. With BotLab, our clients can be sure that they are communicating effectively with all their patients in a way that feels practical, friendly, and that allows providers to measure the result and lower their costs. We're faster, cheaper, and capable of automating up to 90% of the use cases. We are creating cutting-edge science and tech in our language, Español, so our solution is more natural, more intelligent, and more adaptable than any other in the market. Hospitals and patients love BotLab. Since we started 2 years ago, none of our clients have stopped using our service, and not only that, we have been growing within the organizations, offering new services and expanding the volume of use. We have signed contracts with 4 key players in the healthcare industry, and we have reached an MRR of $70,000. During September, we grew 7 times in relation to the previous month. This has implied an important technical challenge since we went from 10,000 to 600,000 communications per month. We are a B2B company. Health providers pay as they go for every patient we effectively contact. The unit economic is positive and its price is calculated according to the monthly volume and the complexity of the interaction. Our team is made up by real scientists and experienced entrepreneurs. Jorge Perez and Mauricio Quesada, my co-founders, both have PhDs in computer science, and I have been doing business in health tech for over 10 years. We're looking to raise a seed round of $500K for international expansion and develop new services that will transform the patient journey. Thanks, and if you want to talk, don't call, just text.
Thanks for that, Felipe. Really great pitch to begin with this competition of Demo Day Seed Generation 24. Let's go with the questions, and we're going to start with Cristobal from Ideas Impact Lab. He has a question for you. Let's go with you, Cristobal.
Thank you very much, Felipe. I will love to understand what is the total addressable market here, how is your growth strategy in order to gain market share in that addressable market?
The total addressable market for us in a first stage, it will be every. Do you listen to me well? Sorry. I'm gonna. Are we better now? Are you 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 better now?
Perfect. Thank you so much, Felipe, for your amazing presentation. Now, we coming all the way from Russia. Here is Sasha Ivanova, who's going to talk to us about intellectual property. I leave you with Sharp Shark.
Hi, I'm Sasha, the founder of Sharp Shark. We are a blockchain legal tech that provides the full protect, detect, reject cycle of intellectual property management that was so complex in the past. According to statistics, media companies can lose up to 25% of traffic due to unauthorized copies. In total, they're losing $3 billion a year. We always knew that authorship rights were poorly respected on the internet despite intellectual property being regulated internationally. But we were surprised that plagiarism exists at all levels in Chile, including on university and government websites. Look at how we are confronting this problem. Sharp Shark lets users protect content automatically with blockchain, receive electronic evidence of authorship, detect pirated copies using powerful anti-plagiarism algorithms, and quickly remove them from the internet with our recently built dispute resolution process.
See how it works. The author saves the content in Shark and clicks Protect. If the content is original, Shark issues an electronic evidence of authorship.
By applying this process and approach that was suggested to us by our Startup Chile mentor, we are now running 3 partnership programs which brought us 7 corporate clients for whom we have resolved fascinating cases during the Startup Chile acceleration. Startups Chilenas. During the whole month, we were protecting articles and monitoring the information space. We were unpleasantly surprised to discover our clients' intellectual property on government and university websites without permission. Both cases were successfully resolved. For our foreign client, Bank from Russia, we resolved a case with a tough copyright violation. A viral article was copied and pasted, and the violator rejected our attempts at a dialogue. We blocked the illegal content, and with this case, we won a high position in the Russian copyright competition. We expanded our service, and now we protect and monitor 4 Chilean trademarks from which we have received $4,000 of revenue and already detected one violation attempt. Publimetro also liked our solution and suggested a pilot scam with Firewire. And it seems like we got our big deal to manage intellectual property for the Football Association. Chilean press loves us. We have gotten coverage from 24 Horas, Startups Chilenas, Tecnopymes, La Quinta Emprende, Entrepreneur, Radio Z, and TXS Radio. We brought $150,000 of investment to Chile and pay more than 3 million pesos in taxes because 3 of us are Chilean residents. With our amazing core team of 4 formed from MIT and UCLA, we can now definitely say that we can view Chile as a highly advanced technological country and set it free from plagiarism. Thank you.
Thank you, Sasha. Really great pitch. We're going to keep on going with the questions, and the next question is going to be done by Jose Antonio de Guaira. Let's go with you, Jose Antonio. Let's just give a second. We're just looking for the technical issues to give you Jose Antonio from Guaira to Sasha to ask the next question of this.
What do you think about that market?
It's the intellectual property market is $106 billion in the world, but we discovered that it's even more because there is a blue ocean of copyright protection. And I would like to share with you what we did recently. We signed a contract with the Argentinian Football Association. It was yesterday, it was undisclosed, and now we are going to protect intellectual property of football players. That's what we always wanted, right? To bring Argentinian football money to Chile. And this is a completely new type of corporate protection. And with this contract, we achieved the break-even point because this contract covers all our operational expenses. That's what we wanted to share.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sasha. Now we are going back to Chile for a startup that is in the marketing industry and is going to tell us a little bit about the cashback model. I give you Manny Henningham from Iguana Cash.
Hi, I will present you Iguana Cash. More than ever, we hear some typical questions. For example, how to increase sales without a high cost and losing customer control, or how to increase diffusion only investing if there are results. I am pretty sure that you already know the site of the LATAM regions. For that reason, we bring the cashback model. How it works? We encourage our user with money to buy from our brands. And the model is very simple. We receive a commission for each sales from this company, and we share that commission from 50% to our user as a cashback. What is the benefit for them? Is real money that not expire. We deposit in their bank account and have the opportunity to accumulate in different products and services. I will show you how it works in the platform. You search a product, you find your brand, and we send you to the official e-commerce of this company. Here we do a digital track, also is complementary with the discounts. Then you choose your product, you do the payment, and we place that order in the Iguana account. Here you can see my personal account with all the purchasing. You want the money, you request the money, you put your bank account and how much, and Iguana will deposit that money to you. I introduce you one of our happy users, how it started and how it's going so far. For that reason, we know that it's a solution for the company. Also because they are not commission minimums, they are not fixed costs, only again results, and the implementation is very simple. For that reason, we have more than 130 partners, big partners, for example, like Coca-Cola, Nike, AliExpress, and more. Also, we have two strong components. First, all the cashback model to incentive to our users, and also the data. We have the opportunity to accumulate the behavior of the shopping online from each user in different categories. Of course, the idea needs big leaders, a big team. And so far, with these 8 months since we launched, and with the Startup Chile, we have achieved big goals. For example, we have more than 65,000 users already registered, a huge conversion rate. We already closed the seed growth. We launched different products like Chrome extension, and we will launch Mexico market next month. Thank you very much.
Thanks for that presentation, Manny. What a really important industry you are disrupting. Let's go with the next question. The next question is going to be done by Cristobal again, and let's go to listen to you, Cristobal.
Yeah, thank you very much. I wonder what is the 3 months retention rate and how this number has evolved per cohort over time.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear too much. I think that you asked for the CAC, the cost.
No, for the retention rate. You mentioned
okay.
you have 75,000 registered users. How many of them are active users, and what is the retention rate of them over time?
Perfect. We have a 2% of average of users that monthly users that use at least in one purchasing, like 22% that repeat to a second or more and more purchasing during the month, and like between 30 to 35 of the user of last month use again the platform, like the heavy user are like 32%.
Perfect, thank you.
So far.
Thank you, Manny, for that presentation and your answers. Now we are going to Argentina, once again to the health industry. I leave you with Martín Becerra from Puramente.
Hello everyone, my name is Martín Becerra. I am the CEO and co-founder at Puramente. Puramente is a meditation app. We help people to cultivate well-being and personal growth through the habit of meditation. My story begins a few years ago, seeking for my own happiness. I tried out different types of meditation, starting with the 10 minutes a day habit, up to attending to silent retreats where we meditate more than 10 hours a day. The understanding that the root of all happiness and suffering is in the mind encouraged me to launch Puramente last year. Since then, we have reached to more than 130,000 users. We have doubled our user base in the last 5 months, and more than 11,000 of them are active users who meditated in the last month. The product has more than 200 audio sessions guided by teachers from different countries. We have specialized programs for every need, and we complement with live sessions and group features which add value both to beginners and advanced users. We realized that closeness can be the key when developing this habit. That means closeness with local teachers that can create content that is relevant with the challenges that we have here, as well as closeness with the community and colleagues who are in the same path as we are. Our growth was mainly because of the feedback from thousands of users that made us the best rated meditation app in stores. We have 2 main monetization models, the B2C that has some free meditations and courses, and a premium plan for $3 a month. The corporate plan, companies such as PwC, Unilever, or Cervecería Quilmes already implemented our meditation program. This year, we generated more than $45,000. 25% of that came from Chile after some partnerships we made. We estimate that 60 million people in Latin America practice some kind of meditation, and this is a very rapid growing trend. In the US, the penetration has tripled in only 5 years. We are a team of 10 full-time members united for a mission. Together with my brother Nahuel in technology, Juan in marketing, and Germán in sales, we are building the leading company in the market. We are heading towards reaching 500,000 active users by 2025. And for that, we are currently raising a seed round in order to consolidate our product and growth teams in the next year. Today, the world is seeking for mental peace more than ever, and meditation is the key that we need. If this mission sounds interesting to you, I will be happy to meet you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for that pitch, Martin. Now, Angeles from Startup Chile, she has a question for you. Let's go with you, Angeles.
Hola, Martin. Congratulations about your pitch. Was wonderful. I would like to know a little bit more about your competition. I would like to know who is your competitors and why you think your company or your platform has much more value than the other ones.
Hello, Angeles. Thank you for your question. There are two big players globally. One is Calm and the other one is Headspace. Both are valued over $1 billion. So we believe that being based in Latin America allows Puramente to work with many local teachers that can create much more personalized content and content much more relevant for the user needs. We are also being first mover on the B2B side, so this is a huge part of our advantage.
Thank you, Martin. Now we are remaining in the health industry, but we are flying to Switzerland. I give you Maria Han from Nutrix.
This is the traditional way of blood glucose monitoring. It starts with a finger prick, which is uncomfortable and painful. Imagine being patient with diabetes and you need to perform this several times a day, every day. Diabetes patients face also other problems like lack of motivation and support to change their habits and lead more healthy lifestyle. And there is 500 million people affected by diabetes globally, 1,300 new cases every hour. The situation in Chile is alarming also, 1.5 million people affected by diabetes. My name is Maria, and today it is my pleasure to present to you Nutrix solution. G-Sense is a non-invasive glucose monitoring sensor that detects very low concentration of glucose in saliva and sends this information to our ecosystem. We are using innovative single-use sensors and a monitoring device that, unlike blood glucose meter, it's pain-free and non-invasive. It's also integrated as it's connected with Nutrix digital health ecosystem that helps patients to lead more healthy lifestyle through personalized coaching and more. During the accelerator, we performed several validations of our technology. We connected with patients and doctors. We implemented their feedback, but most importantly, we were able to perform tests with the first patients and confirm that we can monitor different glucose concentrations with just a drop of saliva. We were able also to build and test our ecosystem. We successfully closed collaboration agreement with Patients Diabetes Organization in Chile. We are now ready to bring our solution to the market in Chile in two-stage launch strategy. First, we will start with our digital health ecosystem in freemium mode. And as a next step, we will add our innovative G-Sense that will be offered through pharmacies and online in product as a service business model. From Chile, our plan is to expand globally. The total addressable market is $2.3 billion. We plan to launch in India and Brazil as a next step. To make this project successful, we have a great and diverse team. Nikhil and I met during MIT Bootcamp, where the idea was born. Jenish joined us shortly after to complement our skills. Please join us on this amazing project. We have great innovation, huge international market, and we have an excellent team to make this project a reality.
Thanks for that, Maria. That was a really incredible presentation. We're going to go now to Macarena to listen to a question from Chile Global Ventures. Let's go with you, Maca.
Hello, everyone. Thanks, Maria, for your presentation. Are there any certifications needed to be able to sell the product? And which would be your commercialization strategy? I mean, you put like 400K in 2021, and then 10 million, I think, in 2022. So how are you going to achieve this?
Yes, thank you, Macarena. So we, first of all, for the certification, we are in contact with the ISP. For the Chilean market, we need the ISO certificate from the production side that we have. And for the other markets, we need the C certificate and the FDA approval. That's why also we start first in Chile. And as to the commercialization strategy, the numbers in the first year are lower because we start with the ecosystem and then we add by the end of the year the G-Sense, the sensor, and then there is a ramp up as we start the commercialization in India. As to the distribution channels, we have the online and pharmacies for the sensor. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. Amazing. Now, please remember to help us boost our startups and broadcast their amazing solutions with the hashtag DemoDaySup and tagging us at @StartupChile. Now, we have a startup that is disrupting the legal industry. I leave you with Rodrigo Maripange from ILEX.
What if we can reduce the time involved in your internal legal process by more than 200,000%? My name is Rodrigo, CEO of ILEX, and let me show you how. Every time that a company requires the contracting of a financial product, the banking must undergo a complete analysis of their legal documents. This process is mandatory by law. Currently, in an era of digital transformation, this legal process is too slow and manual, done by an army of lawyers who generate response in no less than 48 business hours. Clearly, it does not align with the digital transformation strategy of the financial industry and client need. As a solution, we have created a software which, in an automated way, can get legal results in a few seconds. We just need an ID company number, no documents involved, the rest is part of our work. First of all, we download the study documentation from a public web portal. Then, through the training of algorithms with the use of artificial intelligence, we teach them to think like a lawyer and be able to perform a semantic analysis of the study document with strict legal criteria, to finally generate an automated legal report with legal certainty in seconds. The speed and legal certainty that we deliver as one make us different from our competitors, outsourcing legal firms and traditional software companies. In Chile, this legal process is required around 180,000 times per year and is increasing every year, considering mainly the growth of digital banking processes. This is the time to change the national banking to the future, and we can be part of this with our technology as an actor. In our part of America, for example, Mexico, process 11.6 million legal reports every year. Considering a unit value price for a legal report of $20, we are talking about a $235 million annually. Notwithstanding, this kind of legal process has not yet been exploited in the rest of Latin America. During the Startup Chile program, we have definitely grown. We started work with 4 Chilean financial entities and 1 bank in Mexico, BBVA. One of the biggest challenges we have faced to date. On the tech side, we have been able to process more than 115 different legal faculties, each one with special substitute criteria. We have been able to grow in our architecture and generate around 1,000 documents per minute as well. And we process more than 170,000 legal reports. Finally, we are currently in a negotiation process with one of the biggest technological companies in Chile in order to materialize a first investment in our startup. Something unthinkable by us a few months ago. All of this has been possible because of the team is made up of experienced professionals from the financial, technological, and legal industry. Making algorithms think like a lawyer is the result of good communication and the ability to understand each other. Thank you very much. We are ILEX Legal Reports, just in seconds.
Thank you, Rodrigo, for that pitch. Disrupting the legal and the financial industry is really difficult, and thank you for helping us in that. Let's go with the next question. It's going to be done by Pepe from Guaira.
Thank you, David. So 2 questions really fast. Who are your competitors in US, and how do you attract clients? How do you get clients?
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. First of all, about our competitors, we have two kinds: the legal firms and the traditional software companies. The first one, they can deliver only legal certainty, but no cost and time savings and less scalability. In relation to traditional software companies, they can't provide legal certainty and their technological skills, or it's not too flexible for this kind of process.
So I'm talking about, for instance, Luminance or Logix. How do you play with them?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Luminance.com, for instance, artificial intelligence platform for legal profession. Have you heard of them?
No. In our case, or business is made, or a special thing is made, but the capability and the capacity to make the algorithm to think like a lawyer. We have two kinds of service: the legal one and the tech one, and we can mix that in just one service.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Rodrigo. And now for the retail and financial services industry, I leave you with Gregorio Argomedo from Conecta Labs.
Hi, I'm Carlos, and I'm here to revolutionize the art of customer retention. Companies lose 5 to 15% of their customers every year. This translates into millions of dollars of lost revenue or marketing costs. To make matters worse, 96% of the customers that leave do not complain. This makes it hard to learn what is wrong. Solving customer attrition is a huge problem for companies and relies on advanced analytics. We are looking at a $40 billion market at the crossroads of multiple disruptive trends that are just beginning to generate traction in LATAM. A 20% year growth is expected, which translates to $140 billion global market in the next 5 years. Let me show you how this comes together. Look at Acme Corp, losing $4 million of revenue from customer attrition. Carolina, the customer success manager, has tried the traditional approaches and has not been able to turn this around. Enter ChurLab. Carolina gets a short list with all the clients with high risk of churning, along with the reasons behind this. This enables Carolina to coordinate laser-focused and personalized campaigns that proactively anticipate each customer decision of leaving. As a result, most clients at risk stay, customer satisfaction rises, and Acme increases total revenue by $1 million. Our hero, Carolina, is prompt for her sterile management. The secret sauce is math. ChurLab uses AI to boil down each customer behavior into a unique customer fingerprint. This is the foundation for unparalleled prediction power and interpretation, and all insights are delivered through an elegant and intuitive user interface. To recap, ChurLab anticipates clients at risk of attrition and infers the reasons, tries focused and personalized actions to effectively manage this risk, grows the business by increasing customer satisfaction and retention at a lower cost. ChurLab has a simple business model consisting of a setup and monthly fee. We're an experienced team with a strong track record in business and technology. Our CEO Gregorio and I have been implementing disruptive technology for up to 20 years. Jose and Jaime hold Masters of Science degrees in AI and analytics and have measurable experience in the field. Rodrigo has 20 years of experience managing churn in top industries. We are seeing strong traction so far. We created ChurLab in 2019 and acquired a first paid client that same year. Carolina's case is real. This year, we participated in Startup Chile, which was key to package our product into a SaaS solution and triplicate the number of leads. We recently signed a MO agreement with RSM Chile, the 6th largest consulting firm in the world. They will offer ChurLab as a service in LATAM, increasing our delivery channels. Remember, ChurLab anticipates, drives, grows. Thank you very much.
What a big problem you're addressing, reducing the churn of the SaaS companies. Let's go with the next question, and this question is going to be led by Macarena from Chile Global Ventures. Let's go with you, Maca.
Thanks, Carlos, for the presentation. I was wondering how manual is the process of understanding each new business? How much time do you spend in the implementation phase?
Hello, Macarena. Thank you very much for your question.
That's the key sauce of ChurnLab. We started with a manual process that took us almost 30 days to set up a client, and using different AI models for the reception of the information, AutoML models to generate attributions of each customer interaction, and AutoML models to make the prediction. We reduced that process to, I don't know, 2 days at most. And we're working in a second version to try to make it completely automated for the customers to upload the information, make the connections, and start the predictions.
One last question. How many industries do you have made these models?
We have made models for retail industry and service industry in telecommunications and security. Always they need to have a subscription package or recurrent payments.
Thank you.
Amazing solution. Thank you, Gregorio. We've seen 7 amazing startups so far, and we are going to Venezuela for our next startup in the food service industry. I leave you with Danalit Samayoa from Wibo.
Hi, I'm Dana, founder and CEO of Wibo. Can you imagine the operational efficiency needed when serving 1,000 meals in just 1 hour? What if I told you that 150 million meals are served in Chile every year in the institutional segments such as colleges, hospitals, corporate, and so on? Can you imagine doing that right now with COVID? When getting your daily meal can become a health hazard, how do you think the non-commercial food service industry can overcome this challenge? Don't get me wrong, a better experience was needed before. But now it's just vital. It is not a secret that the food service industry was brutally hit this year. However, in the face of adversity, we have a choice. We can be bitter or we can be better. And today, I want to tell you how can we be better together. Today, I want to tell you about Wibo, the smarter way to serve. Wibo is a smart meal solution platform that allows you to create the contactless journey that you imagine for your consumer. And it's as easy as ordering a meal. So a business can choose from a different range of features, just like mobile order ahead, food planner, paying with wallet, and so on, and build the journey they dream for their consumer. And just like the food, it's ready to go. And the best part is that now the business is able to learn, improve, and connect using Wibo. The opportunity in the market is huge. We're talking about a $3.4 billion only in Chile. And our business model is very simple. We charge a monthly plus a transaction fee. And today, we're very excited to share our story because last year, we arrived in Chile with only a few validations. We entered the TSF program where we had the opportunity to finish our product, test our idea with restaurants, raise some money angel, and even had our first sales. But then we entered the seed program and realized that the world changed. So we needed to. So we pivoted. And since then, we went from serving 264 meals in 1 month to doing that same number per day. And yes, that's 27 times more in only 4 months. We're currently serving over 4,000 Chilean workers in segments such as mining, healthcare, education, corporate, and so on. We're even opening 4 more sites in mining just this month, working along with one of the largest food operators in the world, which is Sodexo, but also having some deals in progress with some of the biggest names in the industry. And the amazing hardworking team putting their heart and soul behind this, it's me, Dana. I'm the founder and CEO, and this is my second startup. Brian, who's a Google developer expert, and Ari, who's our marketing and sales genius. Together, with an amazing hardworking team, we're very excited about growth so far, but we definitely want more. This is what we want the extension, in order to develop further our commercial strategy and increase our sales even 10 times. Because can you imagine the impact of serving every meal in every place in a more safe and efficient way? This is our challenge, and we want you to join us. Will you?
I have to agree with you, Dana. That was a great pitch, and I agree. Better together, and I think that's a standpoint for this situation to all of us. Let's go with the next question that is going to be done by Angeles from Startup Chile. Let's go with you, Angeles.
Gracias, David. Thank you, Dana, for your pitch. It was wonderful, actually, and absolutely better together. So for that, I would like to know a little bit more about your competitors who are in the local ecosystem, actually in Chile, and what about with the region? What happened after or before your stay in Chile as well? I can't hear you.
Hello. First, thanks a lot for the question. So it's very interesting because in the non-commercial food service sector, it's actually quite a blue ocean. You can see like some of these big companies, they're trying to build their own software. However, it's like building their own micros. Like they're probably not going to do the POS system all the way. This is why they're looking for new solutions. We have seen competitors, for example, in India, like Hungerbox, or one of the ones we look at in, for example, in UK, that's called Dynamify. That's very interesting. However, in the region, specifically targeting this area, which is the non-commercial food sector, with these specific needs that they have, we really don't have too many competitors. It's like when we go to talk to the business, they usually think either doing themselves or finding a solution like us, which they didn't know it existed. So we're actually very glad about that.
Wonderful. That is wonderful. And a second question, probably in the same line, is to understand what do you think is your main barrier for the companies to accept your solution?
Yeah. So at the beginning, they have some friction because they kind of want to do it themselves. But this is kind of something we've seen so far. However, in the long term, they realize that actually building this kind of technology, it's done better by a tech company. So this is when they look at our service, then they choose us as they have since we started this year. So, and we're very glad to be here in Chile, where the rotation is really great. Sorry.
Thank you, Dana. What an amazing team. Now we're going back to Chile to keep on disrupting the healthcare industry. I leave you with Javier Applegreen from Yap.
Hi, I'm Javier Appelgren, CEO of Yap, and I will show you how we are changing the healthcare ecosystem. Our journey began in June 2018 with 5 stubborn guys that wanted to revolutionize the healthcare system. We started with our price platform and marketplace, and thanks to that, our customers have been able to save money on a daily basis. Now, our challenge is to complete this circle. Doctors search almost every day for information about medical treatments to give the best care they can to their patients. Get this information is not only inefficient to doctors and companies in terms of time and money spent, but also damage the healthcare system. To put into perspective how inefficient this is, pharmaceutical representatives use around 120,000 medical appointments per year to give information to doctors, to only reach around 25% of them, mostly in Santiago, leaving all other cities and the public system without access to this medical information. In Yap, we're changing this using our platform to give free access to every doctor in Chile to the latest medical information that is also combined with our current commercial data, so they can prescribe the best alternatives in quality and price to their patients. We have been growing fast and, most important, not only in Santiago. And thanks to our ecosystem, we are able to generate clear, actionable business intelligence that the pharmaceutical industry has never seen before. We charge these companies with a monthly recurrent fee plus a variable fee for every doctor reach. Since 2018, we have been growing fast, not only in users, but also in B2B clients. We are currently working with many of the major players of the industry. This is a really big industry with $0.2 billion per year spent in pharma representatives just in Chile and $4.5 billion in Latam. Our team combines expertise in healthcare and digital product development, with Mauricio and I having more than 10 years each of experience in this industry. Since we started with Startup Chile, we have closed multiple B2B clients, and we project to close 14 more, while also winning the Aboni Prize for Innovation and closing a $2.6 million round last month. We will be in break-even next May, and we are projecting to reach 10,000 doctors by the end of 2021, generating more than $70K a month by December just for this concept, while our current business will generate twice that. While the financial projections are nice to show, our efforts will result in more than 6 million patients getting the medical attention they need by doctors better informed, and more than 45,000 medical appointments clear for use in an already collapsed medical system. Thank you for hearing us, and let's change the healthcare ecosystem together.
Thanks for that pitch, Javier. It was a really good one. As everybody know, health industry is now more important than ever. Now we're going to go to the next question that is going to be done by Cristobal from Ideas Impact VC. Let's go with you, Cristobal.
Thank you very much, Javier, and congratulations for everything you have accomplished. You already sized you already mentioned the size of the Chilean market. Probably you will want to expand internationally. What's going to be your strategy to expand internationally, especially in this healthcare market, which tends to be extremely local because of regulation, relationship, and so on? So what is your international expansion strategy?
Hi, Cristobal. Thank you for your question. And actually, as you said, this is a $1 trillion industry worldwide, and our product, the thing that it does, it connects the different actors with the ecosystem. So we just need two parts of them to connect to expand to our country. So our strategy, and that's why we are showing you here the connection between the doctors and the labs. We're using this platform that is not so local because the information, okay, the information about the products is global, but you have to get this information, put it to the context of the local country where we use this technology to expand to other countries. That is easy to replicate, and we will just need to accommodate the content of the information to the local countries. So that's a kind of a strategy, is expanding between in the ecosystem to the other countries, just using a part of it, and after that, keep growing the whole ecosystem with the other actors of the healthcare model.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that, Javier. Now we are remaining in Chile for the 10th startup of the day, and we're going to talk a little bit about solar energy. I leave you with Cristobal Parrado from Sunay.
Hi everyone, I am Cristobal, the CEO of Sunay. In Sunay, we optimize the energy production of solar plants. Today in the Americas, solar plants are generating 12 billion of annual revenues with more than 95 gigawatts of PV installed capacity. But at the same time, solar plants are losing between 1 to 4 USD billion of revenues by different recoverable losses in generation process. So what are the problems with the industry? Operation and maintenance teams has lack of control in solar plants, and they are focused in reactive O&M instead of predictive O&M that can avoid losses. There is a lack of digitalization as an integral solution. No solution are combining offline and online labors. So to solve this problem, we create Neural, an AI-based SaaS that optimizes the energy production in solar plants. Our client can increase the energy production between 5 to 30%, delivery real-time operation, and increase the profitability of the project. Our product Neural contains different crucial views as energy balance and alert center, where the client can easily find the plant with problem and in which place are these problems. Operation planners, calendars, activities, and all the services that a solar plant needs to reach their optimal performance. Auto-reporting with KPIs, daily or weekly. Additional to Neural Base, we offer optional modules as cleaning scheduling, energy prediction, and energy price prediction. We are a cloud-based solution. Neuralist is really easy to use, and we are agnostic to brand of equipment. We make the difficult part for you, using data intelligence to understand the solar plant behavior. Our business model is really simple. It's an annual or monthly license to Neural, and its add-ons. The average price for Neural Base is 0.5 USD and 0.2 USD kilowatt for each add-on. In Chile, we have top solar companies as clients, taking part of all segments of the solar market. Currently, we have 75 PV solar systems implemented with Neural. 2 months ago, we entered the US market, whom we have 28 plants. We accumulate a revenue of 95k USD in the last 12 months, and we increased our MRR from 1791 on March 2020 to 5,110 USD in December 2020. We are being supported by great people in public and private field, government funding, acceleration program, and challenge. We have 2 direct competitors in Chile and 5 across the world. Our main competitor across the world is Solitic, who they raised 3 million euros this year. Our team is an ideal group of people that have all the capabilities to take this opportunity and convert in a real business. Our CTO has 5 years of experience working in big data for sanitary systems, and me, the CEO, 10 years of experience in solar field. Today we have an investment opportunity of 500k USD in order to expand our business to Latin America and US. Finally, for a long time, human has tamed different food and animals. Today with Tsunai, the humankind is closer to tame the sun.
Thanks for that presentation, Cristobal. This is definitely boosting the solar industry and launching technology from Chile to the world. Now we're going to go to the next question that is going to be done by Macarena from Chile Gold Ventures. Let's go with you, Maca.
Thank you, David, and thanks, Cristobal, for your presentation. Which would be the accuracy of the prediction, and how is it compared to other competitors?
Yeah, and well, so some of the prediction that we made is some of part of our services. It is called the module prediction, and our accuracy is up to 90%.
And can you tell me a little bit more about the size of the market? How many clients do you have in Chile, or how many potential clients in Chile?
Sure. Just in Americas, you have 12 billion of energy that is sold by solar plants. So 1 to 4 billions are wasted because recoverable losses. So we are going there to recover this 1 to 4 billion of money that solar companies now are losing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Cristobal. That was amazing. Now, for a retail and logistics solution that is very sustainable, we're going to Ecuador to see Diana Barreno from Rentivo.
Back in the old days, that was our generation. The ones that either we have our mom or dad that could pay for the stuff that we would like to. Or we were the ones that we were dreaming about those toys, but we didn't have access to. The story hasn't changed so much since then. There are over 3 million parties in Chile only that they would love to give them the best. But sometimes they don't have enough time, they lack of storage, or they simply don't have the budget. And they wonder, in a world full of advances, how come we still don't have access to the best products out there? We create the answer, Rentivo, a rental logistic platform that allows parents to get access to high quality products for the time that they need them. And it works pretty smoothly. Let me show you how. You go to our platform, you get access to all of the products that we have, and you can rent it for the time that you would like to, either because you want to try them or because you don't want to buy them. And that's it. We will deliver at your place. Our business model is a product as a service. That means that we work directly with the top-notch companies out there that has the products that sometimes we just use once or twice, but they have a life cycle of 8 times. That means that we have 3 times more profitability on renting than selling. Let me tell you what we have achieved in these 5 months. We have passed from an MVP to a customized platform that helps us not just to achieve, but to surpass our goal in Startup Chile. We have more than 3.8 thousand days in rentals that represents 10 times more income thanks to the program. And we just not have access to the users, but also we have reduced the CO2 emissions by 3.7 thousand kilograms. And our users are everything, really. We have 70% retention rate, and our NPS is 98% when the average in our industry is 57. And the biggest news are that we have a patent pending sensors based on IoT that we have developed in US that give us all the warranties that are needed in this type of business. And we are the only ones doing this. So what is next? We will expand to new markets like US, and of course we develop our technology further, because we know the sky is the limit. Imagine to have this technology for tools, furniture, and everything that you can imagine. And this is the right team to do it. We have Jose Barreiros, a PhD on IoT, Sebastián Guerrero, our CTO, Agustin Cadiz, our sales expert, and myself in the fundraising part. But we also have the international network to scale this business further. And we are looking for $150,000 to increase our marketing outreach and scale to new markets. So, would you keep living in the past or invest in a new generation of users? Thank you so much.
Thanks for that, Diana. Reuse it or rent it, but not necessarily buy it, right? That's a new trend in a lot of industries. Let's go with the next question, and now it's the time of Pepe Pascual from Guaira. Let's go with you, Pepe.
Thanks. So I really like the idea, the pitch, everything. I wonder why this has not happened before. Why is it you? What changed in the market?
Thank you, Pepe, for the question. Actually, it is happening. And as also David said before, it is a new trend. We have circular economy happening nowadays, and it's even stronger after the pandemic. So we think we are not the only ones, of course, but we are the strongest one. Why? Because we have developed sensors that, as I mentioned before, they give us the traceability that is needed in the rental logistics. So far, there are rental logistics, there are rental businesses out there, but they are more active rental. Also, we have developing that brings fast safety securities that is the case of the cars. So that means that we have a key differentiation on there that, of course, we have other competitors out there, but they don't have this yet. Of course, we will develop new technology, and that's part of the plan in the futures.
I'm really sorry I couldn't hear. Anyway, let's talk afterwards, please.
Of course.
I'm really interested.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Diana. We've seen 10 unbelievable startups so far. And remember to keep on sharing this event and the amazing solution from our startup in hashtag Demo Day SUP. Please, guys, remember to just keep on posting on your favorite social networks. So we were running into a little bit of a technical complication at the beginning. So one of our startups wasn't able to answer some questions. So we are coming back to Chile, and better than ever in the social and healthcare industry, I leave you once again with Felipe Rodriguez from BotLab.
Have you heard that you miss 100% of the opportunities you don't take? Well, patients miss 50% of all the appointments they do make, and missing your doctor's appointment costs significant dollars. This is why you usually receive several annoying confirmation calls from health centers, and they always call you in the worst possible moment. We're solving this problem using real science by confirming all appointments and rescheduling when needed, with absolutely no friction for doctors, health managers, and more importantly, patients. And with the help of Startup Chile, we are growing really fast. The mentorship and contacts we receive in the program have helped us focus, find our niche, and scale. Introducing BotLab. BotLab is a tech company that assists organizations in communicating with their clients in a scalable and efficient way. We set up virtual assistants that take care of specific communication processes with patients directly in their favorite messaging applications. Even though we're platform agnostics, an example of the user experience can be like a simple conversation on WhatsApp. The assistant starts the conversation, asking all the pertinent questions in a natural and empathic way, and the user responds at their own pace. With BotLab, our clients can be sure that they are communicating effectively with all their patients in a way that feels practical, friendly, and that allows providers to measure the result and lower their costs. We're faster, cheaper, and capable of automating up to 90% of the use cases. We are creating cutting-edge science and tech in our language, Español, so our solution is more natural, more intelligent, and more adaptable than any other in the market. Hospitals and patients love BotLab. Since we started 2 years ago, none of our clients have stopped using our service, and not only that, we have been growing within the organizations, offering new services and expanding the volume of use. We have signed contracts with 4 key players in the healthcare industry, and we have reached an MRR of $70,000. During September, we grew 7 times in relation to the previous month. This has implied an important technical challenge since we went from 10,000 to 600,000 communications per month. We are a B2B company. Health providers pay as they go for every patient we effectively contact. The unit economic is positive, and its price is calculated according to the monthly volume and the complexity of the interaction. Our team is made up by real scientists and experienced entrepreneurs. Jorge Perez and Mauricio Quesada, my co-founders, both have PhDs in computer science, and I have been doing business in health tech for over 10 years. We're looking to raise a seed round of $500K for international expansion and develop new services that will transform the patient journey. Thanks, and if you want to talk, don't call, just text.
Thanks for that, Felipe. So let's try it again with the questions. We're going to go again with Cristobal from Ideas Impact BC.
Hey, how are you? My question before was about the total addressable market. Can you measure us the market for us, please?
Yeah, sure. So if you want to get an idea of the market, you have to get an idea of the amount of medical attentions that occurs in Spanish-speaking countries. You have 500 million of Spanish-speaking people, and everyone goes to the doctor approximately 6 to 9 times a year. So we're talking about 5,000 millions, which is like $1 trillion market, basically.
Okay, so why? And the other question is about your monetization strategy. Why do you decide a pay-as-you-go strategy instead of a subscription, for instance?
Because it gives us more. It give us a competitive advantage against the contact centers and call centers, which are very stable. So over that, like hospitals and health providers prefer to pay for exactly what they use.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Amazing, Felipe. Thank you so much, and so sorry for the first time technical difficulties. It's the new normal, right? So we just wanted to thank and congratulate this amazing 11 startups and the incredible progress that they've done through the program. It's just, I'm really so proud, guys. So thank you so much to everyone, and congratulations for all the advances that you've made so far. We're gonna go right now to a 5-minute break, so you can go and get a coffee or just stretch your legs a little, and we will be back with 10 more incredible startups, and don't miss out on the second part of this event. And also during the break, we're going to be showing a very interesting and incredible video, so don't miss out on that also. See you soon. 5 minutes.
2010 fue un año particular en la historia de Chile. El país estaba lidiando con los efectos adversos de la crisis financiera global que partió con la crisis subprime. En febrero, uno de los terremotos más fuertes de nuestra historia sacudió el país. La crisis económica y social era inminente. Los siguientes pasos a tomar por el gobierno chileno para reactivar la economía serían críticos para los siguientes años. Chile era un país conocido por el cobre y el vino. En aquel entonces, la mentalidad de emprendimiento no estaba instalada. Emprender no era un tema para las nuevas generaciones. Las universidades no le daban la atención y el foco que tiene hoy. La innovación tampoco estaba en la agenda del sector empresarial. En la tarea de diversificar la matriz económica de Chile, el primer desafío tenía que ver con un cambio cultural en la mentalidad de los chilenos en cuanto a emprendimiento.
Nos propusimos contribuir con la reconstrucción de nuestro país, posicionando a Chile como el polo de innovación y emprendimiento de América Latina. Nuestra estrategia fue muy simple: conectar a Chile con el mundo, construyendo vínculos con emprendedores de alto impacto de diferentes nacionalidades y generar así un cambio cultural que ayudara, por ejemplo, a que el fracaso dejara de considerarse como algo tan negativo, sino como una parte importante del proceso de aprendizaje y crecimiento de emprendedores y empresas.
La premisa de Corfo y el Ministerio de Economía en ese momento era simple.
El país necesitaba urgentemente desatar una ola de emprendimiento e innovación. Para eso nació Startup Chile y ha sido clave en ello. Startup Chile puso al país en los ojos de los emprendedores del mundo y a su vez puso el emprendimiento a los ojos de los chilenos interesados y con buenas ideas para tener un país mejor en lo económico, en lo social y en lo cultural.
En un momento de la historia en el que otros países estaban cerrando sus fronteras, emprendedores tecnológicos de todas partes del mundo serían bienvenidos en Chile y recibirían el dinero de los contribuyentes del país sin ceder parte de su empresa. ¿El gobierno chileno se volvió loco?
Nos cuestionaron mucho. Parecía una locura, pero confiamos en que los emprendedores globales serían una inyección de energía, diversidad y nuevas ideas que reactivarían la economía y cambiarían la mentalidad de emprendimiento en el país.
Lo que comenzó como un experimento transformaría más tarde a Startup Chile en una de las 10 mejores aceleradoras a nivel mundial y al país en un hub global de emprendimiento. Más de 2.000 startups apoyadas en más de 85 países, más de 1.252 millones de dólares en ventas globales, más de 1.286 millones de dólares en capital levantado, más de 15.000 puestos de trabajo creados a nivel mundial, un portafolio valorado en más de 2.165 millones de dólares.
No es solo una política de gobierno, es una política de Estado, que se mantiene y se va a mantener a través del tiempo y a través de los gobiernos.
El país, de la mano de Startup Chile, traza su hoja de ruta para posicionarse como el principal hub de inversión en Latinoamérica, diseñando una instancia de colaboración e inversión público-privada para que a partir de hoy y por los próximos 10 años, Chile sea el lugar para crear, crecer, consolidar y expandir negocios de rápido crecimiento y alto impacto.
Reconozco en todos ustedes, los que son parte de Startup Chile, a un equipo de profesionales de primer nivel, que con talento, con pasión, están contribuyendo a que Chile sea un verdadero hub, una cuna de innovación y emprendimiento, reconocido en Chile y también a nivel internacional.
Estamos frente a una gran oportunidad de convertir a nuestro país en un hub de inversión para impulsar scale-ups desde Chile para el mundo. Un tremendo y gran desafío que debemos asumir de manera colaborativa y alineada, tanto con actores públicos como privados.
Hoy es el momento y estamos todos invitados a convertirnos en fuente de inspiración, mentoría e inversión para la próxima generación de grandes emprendedores. Porque un país de emprendedores es el que se consolida con más emprendedores reinvirtiendo su talento en el sistema para lograr la necesaria reactivación económica y la generación de más y mejores empleos.
10 años de Startup Chile.
Ten years of Startup Chile. What do you think, Javi? 10 amazing years that we have been doing a great job in Startup Chile, right?
Absolutely. Happy 10th birthday, Startup Chile, and to all the sub team. Incredible.
Yeah, and we have seen more than 2,000 incredible startups so far from 85 different countries. and the impact that they have been doing in Chile and Latin America has been incredible. That's why we are proud today in this 24th Demo Day to be in the 10th anniversary of this public policy called Startup Chile. So congrats for that, Javi.
Absolutely. Couldn't be prouder, guys. And also couldn't be prouder of the 10 remaining startups that are going to be with us today. We were going to have the same amazing panel of judges, Jose Antonio, Macarena, Cristobal, and Angeles. And we are going to go, well, we're going to stay in Chile for this amazing startup in the finance and trading and technology industry. I leave you with Matias from Ocane Capital.
Hello everyone, I'm Matias Silva, CEO of Ocane Capital. We provide liquidity to digital assets. Digital assets are revolutionizing the financial world. We have seen the rise of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin being one of the best performing assets of the last decade, and all sorts of institutional interest for the so-called digital gold or the internet's money. However, there is a problem yet to be solved. We have inefficient markets. You can find the same asset at different prices and you could be paying up to 10% more without knowing it. But why does this happen? One of the main reasons is the low liquidity in these markets, which means that an asset cannot be traded without a substantial loss in value. The lack of liquidity makes assets very volatile, and thus it's difficult for the markets to have the same prices all the time. Then, there is an opportunity to help the markets by providing liquidity through arbitrage. So what's arbitrage, you may wonder? Arbitrage is the purchase and sale of an asset in order to profit from a difference in the asset's price between the markets. We developed sophisticated algorithms that detect arbitrage opportunities in real time and manage to take advantage of them by doing high-frequency trading in crypto markets. We don't have exposure short nor long-term in cryptocurrencies. We buy and sell simultaneously and automatically. Our strategies don't try to beat the market. When we buy in one side, the price goes up, and when we sell in the other side, the price goes down. Therefore, we stabilize the markets. We are connected with emerging and liquid exchanges in real time. That, in addition to our banking partners, creates a network effect very hard to replicate. This is how our network looks like in the map. And this is how we are expanding it thanks to the Startup Chile seed program. Our network effect and top-notch technology is a competitive advantage that grabs a substantial portion of the entire Chilean market. We have had an exponential growth with $280K in annual revenue. This year alone, we have provided $35 million in liquidity to Chilean markets. We have increased our assets under management in a consistent way, and today we manage almost $700,000. None of this would have been possible without our incredible team. We have 3 years of experience developing quantity strategies, trading systems, and doing real-time analytics. Our CTO has more than 15 years of experience in software development. During the Startup Chile program, we expanded our team in 2 different fronts. We hired an operations manager for the commercial strategy side and a front-end developer for the product development. One of our investors has past experience in IT software development, and the other has more than 5 years of experience in the financial sector. So, what are you waiting to jump into this digital revolution?
Thanks for that presentation, Mati. Finding arbitrage opportunities in real time, what a way to find business opportunities in every specific industry. The next question is going to be done by Angeles from Startup Chile. Let's go with you, Angeles.
Hola, Matias. Congratulations for your pitch was wonderful, and congratulations for your company as well. I would like to know a little bit more about your business model. I would like to know who are your clients nowadays, what is your current revenues, and where do you expect is going to be your growth if you receive investment?
Hey, Angeles, thanks for the questions. Yes, our clients, our revenue is our revenue comes from the arbitrage. So you can think about it as we get paid for stabilizing the prices in the market. That's one way to see it. Our clients are indirect, but are every people in Chile that buys or sell cryptocurrencies in local markets, such as Buda, Crypto Market, or OrionX. We stabilize those markets so people can go there and buy the assets or sell them if they want, without paying a substantial loss in the value of the asset. We see ourselves increasing our revenue. Today, we have this year alone almost $300,000. The revenue per month is around 50K and 80K. We are expanding to Peru and Colombia, and next steps will be Mexico.
Thank you so much, Matias. Amazing presentation. So now we're remaining here from Chile to the world in the food industry. I leave you with Pedro Paiva from Hey Foodie.
Hello everyone, I'm Pedro Paiva, co-founder and CEO of Hey Foodie. As you may know, food delivery industry has grown hugely in the last 5 years. The problem? The current infrastructure is not ready to embrace the rise in demand, being traditional restaurants the one doing most of the delivery today. The thing is that they are not optimized for the food delivery business. They have very small kitchens, a lot of seat space, a production line built for dine-in, and they pay very high rent for very high footfall zones, making their units economics very bad for this business. That's the reason why restaurants have failed in the food delivery business, especially in this pandemic. About the food delivery market, LATAM is a $27.5 billion opportunity and has grown X4 since 2014, while Chile is a $224 million opportunity and has grown 30% just last year. That's how Hey Foodie was born. We create and operate our own virtual restaurant brands, meant for takeout and delivery only. 10 restaurants, 1 kitchen, no seat space. People can order from third delivery apps or directly through our own app, and when done from there, thanks to our optimized processes, customers can order from more than 1 restaurant type at the same time, enjoying different foods in the same meal. Some of our advantages, focusing in 100% delivery kitchen only, is that thanks to unused or very low value properties, we have a 3% rent to sale ratio compared to a normal 15 to 25%. We have a much faster payback on capex, being 12 months compared to a normal 3 to 6 years, and our mortality rate is 0 because we diversify the risk having multiple brands inside of one kitchen. How are we able to manage all of this? We have developed our own software solution meant to be an end-to-end software created specifically for a multi-brand virtual kitchen. With our algorithms, we have built a software solution that in an automated way handles supply purchase decision, recipe management, and logistics operation. About our success story, we have a track record of more than $3 million in total revenues, 2.7 year-to-year growth in revenue, and 4.7 over 5 in customer reviews. And our delivery times are in average 27 minutes in total. The team is composed by top-level management, and it has more than 5 years of experience in their fields, plus our angel investor and director Rodrigo Paiva, founder of Federal Chile Alarms, and also founding member of the Assets organization. By the start of the program, the goal that we set for us was to cover very fast the relevant delivery zones of Santiago. At that time, we had 2 stores. Now we have 5 stores with sales of $250,000 a month, reaching 20,000 customers monthly. We have created 25 new job positions since the beginning of the program, and we are bringing better, faster, and cheaper food to the Chilean population every day. About our next steps for 2021, the first quarter we will finish to develop our software for a franchisor logic operation. For Q2, we are opening the first franchise, and in Q3 of 2021, Hey Foodie will start a Series A fundraising. Finally, for the first quarter of 2022, we will start our internationalization process. Thank you very much. Now it's your turn to live the new food delivery way. Download the app and start living the Hey Foodie experience today.
Thanks for that, Pedro. Better, faster, and cheaper food. I mean, why not, right? Let's go with the next question that is going to be done by Pepe Pascual from Guaira. Let's go with you, Pepe.
Hi, really interesting model. I wonder, how do you decide which is going to be the next brand to produce? What is the source behind the whole algorithm and decision making around new brands and distribution?
Well, thank you for your question. There are many things that you need to consider. You need to consider, first of all, which food category could be trending in the future. Do you hear me well?
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. So you look trends. You also look for a market that usually have a lot of volume, but not big players. So in that way, you can be the franchise or the top brand in that category, and also have a high volume in the revenue. For example, Chinese food, right? You have a lot of the small shops that do Chinese food. It's a huge market, but they are not franchised doing that. So in that way, you choose the better brands. And by the other hand, you need to see for operational processes, in a way that you can handle the volume and give perfect meals every day, every time to the customers. So you need to match both things, like a food that is not too complicated in making. So that's how you choose the recipes that you are going to do in the market, choosing the brands that can do and mix both of the things.
Thank you, Pedro. Your presentation got me a little hungry, I must admit. Now, we are still remaining in Chile, but now in the beauty industry. I will leave you with Maria Ignacia Silva from WAPAP.
Hello, I am Maria, and I will introduce you to WAPAP, the new way people buy beauty services. When I met Maya, an awesome manicurist, I just could not believe her work situation. She worked 45 hours per week and earned minimum wage, around $430 per month. That's $2.4 per hour. Beauty professionals, they work long, unproductive hours in salons, receiving low income. They get 35% of each service they perform. They need more job, but not any job. They need better conditions. Thanks to WAPAP, our mobile app that provides on-demand in-home beauty services, beauty professionals became independent and provide in-home beauty services. They have flexible hours and work near their homes. And the best part, they double their income per service. An industry that keeps growing and growing. In LATAM, the beauty market is forecast to reach $77 billion in 2022. Our business model, we charge a 20% commission per service booked through WAPAP. Thanks to Startup Chile, we optimize our marketing strategy. Our sales increased 60% in October and 170% in November, with less than 5% marketing cost. Do you remember Maya? Now she works flexible hours and earns more than $1,500 per month. Her income per hour is 10 times more than before. We changed the life of these professionals. Here you can see us on Las Últimas Noticias newspaper. Rebecca, a WAPAP manicurist, said, "In September, I won more than 1 million Chilean pesos. I never will imagine this amount." How it works? First, you choose any beauty services you want in-home. Then you select a beauty specialist. You can check their profile with their reviews and pictures. Finally, pick the date and the hour you want the service. Pay in the app and the appointment is confirmed. Receive a high-quality beauty services in your home. All our highly professionals are certification in biosafety COVID-19. We are different. We change the way people buy beauty services. We develop an Instagram of looks where you can find the look that the professional has already done and book it in the app. 5,000 women use our app monthly searching for their next look. Also, get benefits with more than 10 strategic partnerships like Itaú, L'Oreal, Mastercard, OPI. Our team, Ignacia Silva, with 5 years experience advising startups in accelerators in Chile and Spain, Juan Pablo, founder of an IT company with 300 employees, Rebecca and Fabiola, leader of beauty professionals, and Roberto, developer. We came to transform the beauty industry. We are looking for $3,000 investment to grow and increase the bookings per month. We have 30,000 downloads in Chile. Here is a map of all the cities that are demanding our services. We have a huge demand to satisfy and create more job opportunities in Chile for stylists, manicurists, massage therapists, makeup artists. 1,000 professionals have already applied to work in WAPAP. Did you download WAPAP? Here is a present for you in your next massage, nails, or haircut in-home with the code SUP5000. Pick your phone, download WAPAP now.
Thanks for that pitch, Maria Ignacia. Improving 10 times the income of professional, of my point of view, that's high impact. Congrats for that. We're going to go to the next question that is going to be done by Macarena from Chile Global Ventures. Let's go with you, Maca.
Thank you, Maria Ignacia. Nice to see you again. Can you go deeper on the numbers, conversion rates, metrics of active users, churn, and also can you tell me a little bit more about your internationalization strategy? I think you're in mute.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So now we're doing 700 services per month. The ticket average is $30. and we have a 41% of recurrences. So like instead of investing a lot of money in marketing, we started doing like a really good service, a really good standard, and now our first marketing is mouth of mouth and this referral program that we are doing. About expansion, we're right now expanding in Chile, not yet to other countries because we're with high demand in Santiago and different cities in Chile. And after that, we have a country manager that we're already in conversations in Argentina and another one in Peru that they already want to, like, they are doing all the research. So in the next stage, we will expand to different countries.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Maria Ignacia. You're making a very big impact. And there's another startup that's really making a really big impact, this time from the USA in the fintech industry. I leave you with Nathaniel Robinson from Leaf Global Fintech.
Buenos tardes. My name is Nat Robinson. This is Troy Samples, and we are the co-founders of Leaf. Take a moment and think about what it would be like if you were forced to flee your country. You had to carry cash with you across borders. This would be very dangerous, inconvenient, and expensive. This is exactly why we've created Leaf, a global virtual wallet to help refugees and migrants safely store and transport cash across borders. We're blockchain-backed, and there's no need for a smartphone or internet connection. Globally, there are about 80 million people who've been displaced by conflict, and another 100 million that are facing conflict and could be displaced at any time. We're focusing on the 60% of the countries that are using digital on and off ramps to cash in and cash out of our wallets. But globally, we estimate this market to be $42 billion, including the 1.8 billion unbanked users. In Latin America alone, there are 5 million migrants in need of our services. We have a fantastic team. My background, I started and ran a microfinance company for 7 years. I'm also a lawyer and serial entrepreneur. My co-founder, Tori, has spent 15 years working with refugees and migrants, but is a database architect and a blockchain expert. The rest of our team is comprised of experts in fintech, foreign exchange, and compliance.
To give you a sense of how Leaf works, a customer creates an account on their phone, and then they can cash in through any of our local partners, including OXXO. From there, they can use Leaf and live without cash, do whatever they need to do. When they're ready to withdraw to cash again, they do the same process in reverse, withdraw through one of our local partners. The way this works is that there's one global wallet behind the scenes that goes with the customer wherever they go, and it's accessible with 2 front ends. We even support those that don't have smartphones. With this, they can store their money over time, send and receive with anyone on Leaf for free, exchange into any of the currencies we support, and we're adding new features like loans and insurance. This is possible in large part because of a blockchain behind the scenes. We use this to store transactions and facilitate the movement of money across borders. It allows us to provide cheap, fast transactions without complicating the user experience. We're unlike anything else on the market in our ability to store money over time and transport it across borders. Leaf is safe, convenient, and affordable, while other solutions are purely domestic or very expensive.
We've made a lot of progress in the Startup Chile program. We launched our wallets with over 1,200 customers, 5,000 transactions, and just started generating revenue. We set up a Chilean company, got a letter of opinion from a major Chilean law firm, and we've identified a country director who has experience both in technology and in migration industry. We've also set up a fancy new Chilean front end that's been designed for the market and have established Chilean pesos on our back end for our wallet. We've also integrated a metadata credit scoring algorithm, which will support our lending product. What we're most excited about is a partnership that will allow us to cash in and cash out of 2,000 locations across Chile, including OXXO. So thank you for your support, and we look forward to expanding Leaf to Latin America. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you both for that incredible pitch. You are doing an amazing job by building that global wallet. The next question is going to be done by Cristobal from Ideas Impact VC. Let's go with you, Chris.
Thank you very much for your pitch, guys. I wonder which is the customer acquisition strategy and whether you can give us more detail about your unit economics, like LTV to CAC, and how those units will evolve over time.
Sure, no, happy to get into that. And we're still learning, but we've had a lot of success with the resettled refugees and migrants, so people living abroad in other countries, and getting them to register and sign up for Leaf. And For Chile, we've been identifying both some housing organizations, but also some employment organizations that work predominantly with our customer base to get them registered. And that's the person that we're working with for our country director has experience with both of those to be able to quickly register customers, but the word of mouth is very strong and very substantial within that group. And then on the economics, it costs us about 1 cent to process $1. In the past, we've seen our customer acquisition cost being about 20 cents. So on average, we will takes about 3 months of transactions, kind of 4 to 7 transactions per month to pay off that first customer. So hoping to keep that customer acquisition cost low and continue to keep those customers for the year. But those are preliminary numbers, but we're excited to see where it will go across Latin America.
Sorry, my last question is around your new product, the loans. How do you plan to leverage the current data that you are gathering from your customer into that product?
Yeah, it's really interesting. So it's the metadata. So it's not any private, any personal information. It's really just how you're using your phone, how fast you type, how many calls you make, things that are not necessarily private, but can really help and make a credit score in deciding who that person is and their behavior. So we're really excited to see how that can work for the lending.
Thank you, Nat, for that presentation. Guys, remember to keep on posting and showcasing and broadcasting your favorite startup with the hashtag DemoDaySup. Now we are going to Argentina. In the health industry, I leave you with Luciano Torn from Wuru.
Hello, I'm Luciano Torn, and I'm the CEO and founder of Wuru. Healthcare is the only multi-trillion-dollar market that has not been disrupted by technology. Up to 30% of all healthcare spending is wasteful and does not add value to the patient care. Examples of those frictions are no-shows, waits, cancellations, and unutilized capacity. But we have a remedy for that. At Wuru, we create frictionless and fast solutions that turn healthcare data into action. Wuru integrates and connects all hospital data coming from multiple systems to unlock effective actions. For example, the case of Javiera, a medical director at a big hospital. Before Wuru, her day was a mess, with little visibility and intuitive decision-making. Now, she uses Wuru's data platform to monitor how the hospital is performing and to benchmark it against other peers. She also uses Wuru Tips, a new functionality developed with Startup Chile funding. It delivers timely recommendations directly to Javiera's mobile phone so she can make better care decisions, optimize operations, and collaborate effectively with her team. As a result, hospital margins are higher, staff burnout is reduced, and quality for the patient improves. During Startup Chile, we focused on international expansion. In Spain, we closed a contract with Clínica de Navarra, one of the top 50 best hospitals in the world. In Chile, we developed our commercial funnel at record speed. 6 leads turned into 3 demos and finally 1 pre-agreement with Clínica Universidad de los Andes, where we got validation from their top leadership. We also expanded our distribution channel, partnering with Promedom, a leading medical device company. This agreement will accelerate Wuru's penetration to hundreds of clinics that Promedom serves in Chile, Brazil, and Mexico. We have a very attractive SaaS business model with more than 3 times LTV over CAC, 60% gross margins, and 20% conversion rate. Today, we optimize operations at 15 hospitals from top-tier clients. We plan to grow to 40 hospitals next year, with 10 of those in Chile. Finally, we have the right founding team, with more than 50 years of combined sector experience at blue-chip companies, plus the drive and conviction to pursue our vision. Our next step is raising a seed round of investment. We are after a massive opportunity in the healthcare market with a product that delivers clear benefits and a strong team with domain expertise. Please shoot me an email if you're interested. I would love to talk. Thank you.
Thank you, Luciano. Transforming the healthcare data into action. That's what we need in all the hospitals and healthcare facilities, of course. The next question is going to be done again by Cristobal from Ideas Impact BC. Let's go with you, Chris.
Thank you very much for the pitch, guys. My question is around the unit economics. I mean, you mentioned you have an LTV to CAC of 3 times, which is acceptable. However, it is in the lower, I would say, lower range for a B2B SaaS. So what's the issue there? It is an issue in the customer acquisition cost, and if so, can you describe us a little bit better how your sales cycle look like, and whether it is possible to improve that ratio?
Sure. Thanks for the question, Cristobal. This is a preliminary calculation based on a small number of customers. We are in a pre-seed stage, so it's 4 to 5 customers which we were able to calculate the number. The thing with healthcare sales cycles is that they are long.
Thank you so much, Luciano. Amazing, amazing impact. So guys, we have just 5 more startups to go. This demo day is flying by. So now we are flying back to Chile with full female power. I leave you with Maria Teresa Ruiz from Voy Contigo app.
Hi everyone, my name is Maria Teresa Ruiz, CEO of Voy Contigo, Female Empowerment Against Gender-Based Violence. Did you know that 96% of Chilean women claim to have suffered street harassment in their life? And that according to UN Women, 1 in 2 women were killed by their partners or a family member? This is why many women feel unsafe both on the street and in their homes, and the anguish is increased if we feel we're at risk if there is no one to trust nearby. This led us to create Voy Contigo, a free app for women whose aim is to empower us against gender-based violence, promoting sorority and empathy. Its main features include an alert button that notifies your trusted contacts and the other women around you, creating a real-time protection and support network. In addition, on the map you can report issues to warn others about different kinds of dangers, and you can also check your location with your contacts in real time. And as education and support among women is key to break the circle of violence, we created Voy Contigo Community with the aim of providing the community with empowerment tools they need. We have 2 revenue models. One of them is B2B. It consists in offering companies the possibility of generating positive impacts in women's lives by social impact advertising. The brand will be shown in our different sections in the app. The second one is B2G. We want to offer a SaaS system to public organizations so that they can make evidence-based decisions and answer the incidents on the map, giving solutions and orientations to their community. Thanks to Startup Chile support, we have more than 50,000 registered users, and we have been able to focus on improving the product market fit. As a result, we have been in the top 10 on the main apps in the App Store and Google Play. We have had acceleration and support from Open Budget from Universidad de Chile and Startup Chile with 2 programs, TSF and SIP. We're in conversations with the Ministry of Women and Gender Equity so that our alert connects directly with the 1455 number, which provides 24/7 guidance of violence against women issues. In the app, we will share videos and news about workshops or courses provided by Cernameg. We have alliance with different NGOs, some of them with an international presence, such as UN Women, with whom we're talking to implement a pilot for the Safe Cities and Safe Public Space program in Valparaíso, which can be replicated in other Latin American countries. This is our team. I'm the CEO and founder. Juan Pablo Silva is the CIO, and Esteban Valencia is the CMO. As a team, we have worked together for more than 5 years, and we have developed software and apps for major brands. Join us and help us to create safer cities for everyone.
Thanks for that incredible pitch, Maria Teresa. It's urgent to offer a safer place to all women in Latin America. Now we're going to go to the questions, and the next question is going to be done by Ángeles from Startup Chile. Let's go with you, Ángeles.
Thank you, Dave. Hi, congratulations for your pitch. Thank you very much for that, and congratulations for your business as well. I would like to know a little bit more about your B2G model. What is your contact or relationship with the government nowadays in this country and in the rest of the region? That is the first question. And the second one, I would like to know what is the KPI for the success company as well.
Thanks, Ángeles. Hi. With the Ministry of Women and Equity, we are talking about alert. So the aim is that alert derived directly to the 1455 number, to the number with a connection with the WhatsApp. It's a silent alert. Also, we are talking with municipalities to offer that system to public organizations so that they can make evidence-based decisions and answer the incidents on the map to give solutions and orientations to our community. Another question was
about KPI. Your KPIs, about your success, because what I'm thinking is you never thought about the B2C business model, how the company is going to be the break even, for example, that the government pay you for something, or only the companies in the B2B business model?
With the brands and the municipalities, we are in conversations. For example, Entel is interested on implement another strategy with gamification. Yesterday, we had a meeting with the Body Shop, and we closed a deal for $3,000. And with the municipalities, we are defining the sections which will have the panel. And with the Ministry of Women, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maria Teresa. Let's keep pushing for those safer cities all around. So guys, now we are remaining in Chile, but in the marketing industry. I will leave you now with Antonio Andrade from Mundo Maneki.
Hi everyone, I'm Antonio Andrade, CEO of Mundo Maneki. What do you do when you are bored and you have nothing else to do? What can save your day? Well, in many cases, our cell phone and a good game. The problem is that you start playing, maybe you're passing some levels, winning some items, but everything that you want playing with a lot of effort is part of a fictional world. It means it doesn't have real value. And without any real value, the useful life of this kind of apps decreases. How boring is to not really win, don't you think? What will happen if your favorite brands rewarded you for that time you spent in a games app, that all that passion were rewarded based on your skills, but also your luck? Inspired on the Maneki Neko, also known as the Cat of Fortune or the cat that brings luck, we present you Mundo Maneki, a free application that allows thousands of users to play a series of games, entertain themselves, and most important, receive benefits every day of their favorite brands. We're marking a before and after of a gaming app experience, especially in Chile. Brands choose us because we offer a more fun way to get closer to their clients. And now we would like to take this initiative to all of LATAM. That is why we create this network that unites games, cash prizes, and brand benefits with a B2B model and soon a B2C model for users. Only in Chile, we have more than 5 million millennials who can spend more than 5 hours a day connected. That is a bunch of time of exposure. More than 80% use their cell phone to play, added by a digital marketing market of over $400 million only in Chile, and more than $300 billion in LATAM. That is why we have a huge opportunity with a huge potential for our app. Our business model is very simple. It's based on advertising membership with 5 advertising formats designed for all type of companies and their needs. You just choose your membership, upload your content, and that's it. You're part of Mundo Maneki. We currently work with more than 500 different companies, and we have contract with the most important banks and businesses organizations to start supporting individually thousands of businesses in Chile on the next months ahead, increasing the amount of company, obviously, but also creating the opportunity to create new branded games and more. Since we started in Startup Chile, we have sold more than $30,000. We have achieved more than 150,000 downloads with over 70,000 monthly active users. And we have created new games. And most important, we're just about to finish our super new dashboard to expand our service online, giving the necessary tools to any company to make itself known in an easy and entertaining way. Our team is very small, but very passionate and effective, having experts in the area of finance, logically games, programming, and sales. Our goals this next year is to inaugurate our dashboard with a payment system, start selling in Mexico and Colombia, and we're expecting monthly sales of over $40,000. We invite you to play on Mundo Maneki. Just download the app, enjoy, and start winning. Thank you a lot.
Thank you, Antonio, for that pitch. Let's play and receive cash prizes and benefit. It sounds like a great plan. We're going now to the questions, and the next question is going to be done by Macarena from Chile Global Ventures. We'll listen to you, Maca.
Thank you, David. Hi, Antonio. How do you use your users' data? What information do you share with your clients? How do you assess the quality of the users that are using the app?
Okay, hi Macarena. Thank you for the question. Because of legal issues, we just can provide the uh, 10 gaming elements in Maneki, and you can accept receiving information from Coca-Cola, for example.
Thank you.
Thank you, Antonio, for that presentation. Now we are still in Chile, but moving to the construction industry. Now I leave you with Ricardo Cepeda from Metrix.
Hi, this is Ricardo from Nutrix, and I'm going to present to you our BIM-based construction planning platform. So if you think during the design stage of a construction project and you check how it was done in the 80s, it was done like this. How it's done now, it's done like this. We have come a long way and do a huge leap in terms of technology and BIM adoption to optimize the design process during the construction stage. But if you put your boots on, your helmet on, and you go to an actual construction site and you ask for the construction planning, you will see that it's pretty much the same. Before they used to color on an actual piece of paper, use a calculator and a roller to get quantities. Right now it's pretty much the same, and they represent the building using Excel and coloring. So where is BIM? Why is not being used in a day-to-day operation during the construction site? The reason is that in order to do so, you will need a lot of complex softwares, most of which are used by architects during the design stage, which have a huge learning curve. So a typical construction worker doesn't have a way to use the models, and he kept going back to paper, where 54% of the tasks that are planned are the ones that are completed, which will be unacceptable in other industry, but it's normal in ours. So what we have done is to create a tool to address that problem, enabling anyone on the construction site with little or no knowledge of BIM to use the models for reducing the time it takes to do task planning by 30% and increasing the weekly completion rate by 20% or more. Also reducing the number of visits you need to do to the construction site, because you can check the progress directly from your office using our platform and the BIM model itself. As another side of that is that we combine the information collected on our platform to generate something called BIM intelligence, which is basically mining the data and generating KPIs and reports to measure the health and progress of the construction site. In terms of market size, in Chile, the GDP in construction is around $21.7 million, and globally by 2030 is going to be around $15.5 trillion in terms of market size. Our business model is a annual subscription per project, and we have 3 plans. In terms of traction, we started developing our concrete tracker module at the end of last year, and we did an MVP and testing at the beginning of the year using the pandemic to accelerate the development on our platform. So far, we have planned around 6,700 cubic meters of concrete in Chile and Guatemala, and we just got accepted to Autodesk Construction Cloud, which is the biggest construction app marketplace in the world. In terms of the team, myself, Sonia, and Vincent are the founders, and we just added Ignacio to help on the developing side. We are looking to raise around 50K in capital to keep developing our tool and our business. Thank you very much, and looking forward to hear from you.
Thanks for that pitch, Ricardo. Construction industry really needs to incorporate innovation like yours. Now it's time for questions, and we're going to go again with Pepe from Guaira. Let's go with you, Pepe.
Hi, thank you, David. So, as you may or may not know, I am in the board of advisors of Ipsum, another Construtech. How do you plan to take over the industry in such a hard industry? What is your go-to-market strategy?
Well, good to know. Actually, in terms of Ipsum, Procore, and other apps, we don't plan to take over their markets. The main issue that they address is that they plan the progress in terms of what dimension. That dimension is time. Ipsum has to handle the BIM models, but that is not useful in sight. At least it's what our clients told us. So what we have done is basically focus on the usability of those models. So if you think of a Gantt chart, it has like an input, a date, and an output. So the input is still on paper. You can have a well-planning platform for the construction site, but it only considers time. You have Excels, you have paper going into that Gantt chart and going out to that Gantt chart. We operate in the borders of those Gantt charts, facilitating the information that goes in from the BIM model, preparing the BIM models in order to do so, and operating with what comes out of that Gantt chart, facilitating to managers to mine the information that is captured in field, combine that information with the BIM models itself. So we generate integration with those kind of platforms in terms of functionality, and not try to win those markets.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ricardo. Guys, we just have 2 more startups to go this afternoon. I can't believe how fast it's going. Now we are flying to the US to a startup that is disrupting the health industry, specifically the medical device industry. I leave you now with Casey Grage from Hubley Surgical.
The most common neurosurgery fails 20% of the time. Hubley Surgical has developed the iPhone of medical drilling to fix that. We are 2 neurosurgeons with MBAs, 2 lifelong medical device engineers, and a software engineer, with a combined 50 years of experience in building early-stage startups. These multifaceted backgrounds converge to make us the best team to modernize neurosurgery. The most common neurosurgery is the skull puncture. It's performed 200,000 times a year in the US. And 20% of these result in stroke, hemorrhage, brain infection, and death. Now that actually makes sense when you learn that no matter where you go, even the best of the best neurosurgeons are using this hand-crank drill to perform skull punctures at the bedside. And they're using wired-to-the-wall versions of these in the operating room that still lack really basic safety features. This leads to the 20% failure rate of the skull puncture. Hubley is designed for both emergency and elective surgeries. Just like the current solution, it comes in a kit with other needed components. We have multiple patent applications filed for which Hubley owns 100% of the IP. But most importantly, the Hubley safety features will save thousands of lives every year. And here's how. Surgeons can accidentally drill past the skull and plunge into brain tissue. Hubley's plunge prevention guarantees the drill bit automatically retracts. Surgeons poke 3 holes into the brain to get the right catheter placement. Based on 5 NIH studies proving the Gajar catheter guide technique, Hubley could reduce that average to just 1 hole. And today, surgeons have to hand crank into the skull. Hubley is battery-powered and ergonomic, which decreases the surgery length and infection. So that's why 82 out of 100 neurosurgeons we interviewed are dissatisfied with the current solution and would pay more for something safer. We have a large and growing market, and so our total addressable market for the US is $8.4 billion for all the applicable procedures. Our beachhead is the skull puncture procedure, but Hubley drilling system is safer and more cost-effective for a ton of procedures for which over-drilling into nerves is a risk. All in all, Hubley has the team, the IP, and the product validation. We have grants from the National Science Foundation and the Chilean government. We've already raised $350,000 to achieve FDA clearance, and we're looking for more. So if you're like us and you don't want this hand crank drill going into your brain, come talk to us.
Wow, that was an incredible pitch. Thank you for that, Casey. I'm a little bit scared of that presentation, but of course we understand that we need that technology in the health industry. Now we're going to listen to the next question that is going to be done by Macarena from Chile Global Ventures. Let's go to listen to the question.
Thank you, Casey, for your very good presentation. It seems like it's a little bit capital intensive to produce the device. So how are you planning to fund the production to get to the quantity that your clients need?
Of course, we've actually applied to a couple grant programs in the U.S., each of which provides $250,000 for research and development, and then an additional $1 million in the phase 2 for this operation. And so we have that non-dilutive funding as a really, really great option. And as a backup, we have previously raised about $250,000 from investors alone. And we can easily, after we submit our 510K proposal for regulatory clearance, then raise more money from investors in a seed raise.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Casey. A much, much needed innovation. So thank you for that. Guys, we've gone to our last startup of the day. Now we are landing back in Chile in the EdTech industry. I leave you with Eduard Espinosa from Arcooks.
Hello, my name is Eduard Espinosa, and today I want to introduce you to Arcooks. This story begins when, after finishing architecture school, I realized that there were too many things that I had not learned in college, and they were really important for my job. Surely a familiar situation for many of you. So I started looking for online learning options, and I discovered that all the big learning companies in the market, all the best options, were only focused on technology industry, and none of them were paying attention of the particular needs of my industry. This was a big problem, but also a great opportunity, and so we decided to create Arcooks. Arcooks is the first e-learning platform 100% focused in the training needs of architects, designers, engineers, and constructors. We are changing education in this industry, and today we have more than 70,000 students from 300 universities in 25 countries, which represent for us a growth of 240% compared to the last year. So we are on our way to becoming the leaders of our industry, and we want to use the power of technology to train a new generation of professionals who can design and build better cities for all of us. That is our purpose, and that is why we are aligned with two of the Sustainable Development Goals: quality education and sustainable cities and communities. About our clients, we currently serve students and professionals between 18 to 28 years old. most of them architects, but also we have designers, engineers, and others. About our content, it's organized in 4 topics: software, design, business skill, and sustainable construction. And during this year, and especially in our time in Startup Chile, we have multiplied our catalog by 3, going from 19 to 59 until today. Our business model is very simple. We obtain our incomes from the sale of individual courses from $29 and annual subscription plans for $99. During this year, we have managed to duplicate the results of last year, going from $100,000 to $200,000 from incomes today. And of course, all of this was only possible thanks to our amazing team and the support of important institutions in the ecosystem. We are Arcux, and together we can make better cities for everyone.
Great job. Thank you very much for that pitch, and great job by duplicating your income. That was really good pitch. Let's go with the next question. It is going to be done by Angeles from Startup Chile. Let's go with this last question of the startup.
Thank you very much, Dave, and thank you, Edward, for your pitch for your company. Actually, congratulations about that. I would like to know a little bit more about your clients. I would like to know what is the size of the market and why the people, I mean your client, want to apply for this kind of education instead of all the kinds of education, informal education in this kind of issues, and if they receive any title or recognition from you or from your company.
Okay, thanks for the question. First of all, we are targeting a potential market of around $1.5 billion. We calculate this in base of the number of students enrolling in training programs in this industry and the number of professionals enrolled in professional college in all the countries in this region. And we actually are focused in young people around 18 to 28 years old, but also we want to create new products for more senior professionals. That's news for us. Is one of our next steps in the next year, and we are also create a certified by Arcux, like a signature of positioning this certified like a signature of prestige in this industry, because no one platform in the market actually offer this service for this niche. They are only focused in technology, but none of them are focused in this training needs. And we want to be this company, want the best brand for e-learning option in this market in all Latin America and soon in all the world.
That was a really great presentation. Thank you very much, Edward, and thank you, Angeles, for the question. As you know, we have been talking with some entrepreneurs, and you know that we had some problems and issues with the audio when we were answering the question of Diana from Rentivo. You remember Rentivo, right? This rental platform. That's why we're going to try to go again to listen to this question. Just it's important for you to remember that Rentivo, it's a rental platform that just pitched in the previous presentation. So if you are ready, let's go with the question again from Pepe to Diana. Let's go with you guys.
Thanks, David. So my question was, why this hasn't happened before your time? Why there is not a clear leader in this market? And what has changed in the market for you to take the decision to go through with this company and scale it?
Thank you so much again for the question. Hopefully the internet will go into our side this time. So on the first part of your question, well, basically it hasn't been a priority before. Nothing regarding the environmental was. So now we are in the circular economy. Some initiatives, of course, but most of them goes to the recycling process. While we go to the very beginning of the process, which is the shift of the model and the change of the mindset. So on the second part of your question regarding what have changed in the market, customer behavior has changed. Next generation, they don't want to have property. They want to have access. And also they are more aware of what they consume. Of course, because we are facing a new crisis, that is the climate change, that it seems to be bigger even than the one that we are right now. So on the other part as well, we have the companies. And in Chile only, there is a pioneer law, the extent responsibility law, that actually help and also encourage the companies to not just to take care of the production, but also the whole cycle. So that means that they need to take care of when the product is produced and after that it comes again. So that's why we work directly with companies, because we want to have this model for them as well. That makes sense to have a different revenue model for them besides only the selling point. They can have the rental model as well, and we can be the rental logistics for them. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Tim.
There you go. Thank you both for that question. And that was the last startup of the day. What do you think, Javi? That was amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely amazing. I can't believe the progress and the impact that these 21 startups are generating from Chile to the world. So I'm just so happy and so proud.
I am so proud as well. Really, guys, congratulations. We know that this year has been one of the most difficult years, maybe from the history, at least from the previous or the last 100 years. And even with that difficulties, you managed to keep on growing with your startups, to boost different industries. So we are really proud of you guys. Now is the moment to have the difficult task to actually evaluate, have this course, and remember to give 3 main prizes. First, it's going to be the fastest growing startups. That is a award given by the Startup Chile staff. Second, the most investable business, because of the judges, they have been giving us the score and they have selected already the most investable business. And the third and last award that we're going to give today is the most innovative solution. In order to do that, we're going to have a short break of 5 minutes that we're going to go, and then we're going to come back all the way forward to listen to these winners of each one of these 3 main awards. So don't go, stay in your seat, and let's come back in 5 minutes. Let's have that break. There you go. And we are back. Thank you for staying there in your seat. And we're back here with Ángeles Romo, CEO of Startup Chile. What do you think, Ángeles? How was that demo day of Seed Generation 24?
Hola de vuelta. Hi everyone. Thank you for welcoming me back here. I'm so proud, incredible what we see here during the evening. So congratulations all of you. And actually, I would like first of all to tell you that I feel so proud of all of you guys. Sincerely, I guess you have had a big progress and it is basically for your effort doing this. Thank you for trust on all of us, for trust in Startup Chile, and because we have been doing all the best for all of you. I know you already know, but you are the core of a Startup Chile. It's important for us, the mentors and the investors and the ecosystem. But you, or without you, this is nothing. So thank you very much for being with us today. And I just want to tell you, all of you are the best in this generation. All of you as are a little bit winners as well. And I know all of you has a big process or progress for your companies, for you as entrepreneurs, and for your ecosystem, local ecosystem as well. Thank you very much for trusting us. Thank you for being with us, for share with us your energy, your passion, your companies, and because we were able to help you a little bit just in the development of your companies as well. And we have a very big session today. And thank you, Dave, and also Javi. But thanks all the team behind all of you, working for you and with you. And I guess all of us in the team of Startup Chile deserve a big clap as well because we have been doing the best for doing the best for you as well. So thank you very much. And before the rest of the winners, I want you know that we know you are gonna be the future for the country, for Chile, and for the region and for the world. We know if you grow your companies, you're gonna be the protagonist of the next generation of big entrepreneurs in the world, and we are. We know you are going to be there, and we want to be part of your success at the end. So trust on us and stay with us always. We are going to be here always if you need us, and we want to be part of your road, and we want to be with you if you need us. So thank you very much, and let you know what happened with the winners.
Yes, But before we go to the winners, I just wanted to remind you the amazing prizes we have today, powered by our lovely sponsor, BCI, Banco BCI. It's 3 million Chilean pesos for each one of these categories. First of all, we have the most investable business. That's the business that the most people thought they would invest their money in, like directly. The second is the most innovative solution, the one that's disrupting more the industry. And finally, a award that's given by the Startup Chile team, because we're the ones that are tracking day to day the progress of our startup, and it's the fastest growing startup.
El nombre del siguiente premio es
We're
tan
going to
grande
go
como el
to
ganador.
listen to the first
The Most
winner
Investable
of the day,
Business.
which is
Y
the
el
Most
ganador es...
Investable Business. And the winner is... The winner is Havli Surgical. Congratulations to Havli Surgical as the most investable business. Really amazing job that you're doing in the health industry. That has been incredible. Congratulations, Casey. We know that you have been doing a great job. So congratulations to you and to all the team from the US and from Chile that you are supporting this health industry. That was the first prize of the day. We're going to go to listen to the second one, right?
Yes, amazing. Congratulations, Casey. It's incredible. And now we're going to the most innovative solution, the one that is disrupting the industry a lot. And very proudly we want to present. And I
Ganar
love
es
to
un
present
incentivo a
this
seguir
person.
evolucionando.
And
BCI
the
presenta
winner
al ganador
of
de
the
The Most
solution
Innovative
of this
Solution.
21 startup
Y el
is
ganador es...
Nutrix. Maria Han, congratulations. Incredible. Amazing startup and amazing founder also.
And also from the health industry.
Also from the health industry, not a minor, and also a woman, not a minor fact.
And also a woman. Yes, wonderful. And now it's my turn. And I feel so proud to announce who is the fastest growing startup given by the Startup Chile team because recognize your track's progress during the program. And I would like to introduce who is going to be the winner in this category. And the winner is...
Fastest growing startup es para...
is Wibo. Congratulations to Jana and all your team for being the winner of this category. Congratulations to all of you. And I would like to say congratulations all of you and the three winners because we have wonderful companies here, a lot of innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurs and women entrepreneurs. And I guess this is an advance for the program as well. Congratulations for doing this because we know this is much more difficult for you as well. And you have been the winner in this generation. So thank you very much. And congratulations for all you have been doing during this program. All the best for the future of your companies as well, because we know you're going to be bigger in the future as well. So thank you very much.
Absolutely agree absolutely with what Angeles just said, and also wanted to take a little time and this opportunity to thank Ignacio Rios and his live TV team who are behind the scenes making everything happen and this incredible streaming possible. So thank you guys.
Thank you all for giving us your time, and to Startup Chile and Corfo, we're going to be here by continuing supporting you and supporting all the high impact entrepreneurs. Just remember, in order to end this incredible demo day, we have a quote which says, once a supper, as you all are, always a supper. You are now part of an incredible family. This is not a goodbye. We are pretty sure that we're going to keep in touch by supporting your startups as alumni. Have a great day. It has been incredible to be part of this demo day of Seed Generation 24.
Thank you very much, all of you. Bye.
Bye.